Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. I am behind the scenes because today is Wednesday, April 1st. Can't believe April is already here. As you know, as I've been doing when I can get it done, is going over the current deals on Premier Yarn's website. It does look like we have just a little bit. It's not a whole lot this time around, which is okay. They are doing 20% off all the anti-pilling yarns right now, which is a really good deal. Anti-pilling means when you wash it and dry it, you won't get those little pills on your item, blankets and anything that you use to make this with. So the very first thing is afternoon cotton. That's not part of the anti-pilling, but the afternoon cotton is 20% off. Now, we do have new colors for this, so I will go ahead and click on it so we can go over the new colors. Now, this is a 100% mercerized Egyptian Giza cotton. And that helps keep it a long time. It helps keep the luster to it. It could be used to make heirloom items. So we do have, like I said, it is a new palette for this one. So there are currently 28 colors. It is a number 3 lightweight. It's 100, as I mentioned before, it's 100% Egyptian Giza mercerized cotton. Comes in 50 grams or 1.75 ounces, 125 meters, or 136 yards. It's machine wash warm, lay flat to dry, do not bleach. And it does have the Oeko-Tex certified label on it. It means it's been approved and tested for 350 plus harmful substances to keep you and your family safe. So we're just going to go over it real quick with the colors. We have white, cream, pale pink, carnation, magenta, cherry, burgundy, orange, that looks like it could be like a really bright orange, rust, banana, yellow. So that's a brighter yellow. This is a softer yellow. Green. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say it's a brownish tan color. It's Greige. Greige? I don't know. Almond. Citrus. Grass. Cactus. Sea green. Mint. Tropical blue, orchid, ice blue, the really pale blue. It looks gray on my recording screen, but on the actual website it looks like a very pale blue. Navy, royal, mist, charcoal, mahogany, brown, and black. So those are the new palette. That's the new colors for the afternoon cotton. If you've liked the afternoon cotton before, and you were looking maybe they were going to get new colors, well, they have. It's all a new palette of colors for the afternoon cotton. All right, let's go back. So the anti-pilling is 20% off as well. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. That is on sale for $3.19. It's regularly $3.99. And the anti-pilling yarn line, everyday worsted, bulky, chunky, and I think there's even DK, is all 20% off. So they're all right now $3.99, normally $4.99. Now it does look like one of the everyday worsted colors has sold out. Looks like it could be a white. And then we have 20% off Painterly, which is an anti-pilling everyday worsted Painterly. So that's like a self-striping, maybe self-patterning, depending on if you knit or crochet and what stitch you use. And then we have the Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted Gradient. Is also 20% off right now, and it's normally $8.99 and is now $7.19. We have the Anti-Pilling Select, which is 20% off. This is a newer yarn. And then we have that one here. The Select is a blend of anti-pilling acrylic and 50% nylon. So it does give it some stretch. Could be good for making socks, thicker socks. Now we have 20% off the anti-pilling everyday worsted gradient glitter. That normally is $10.99. It is now $8.79. Then we have the anti-pilling luster for 20% off. That's normally $5.49. It is currently $4.39. Now we have a bag of Parfait Chunky of 3. This is 100% polyester. Now since it's in the bag of 3, it is 33% off. It's normally $14.97. It is on sale for $10. It does have to be all the same color that you choose. So if you buy a bag of 3, it's going to be 3 of the same color. We have a bag of the Chenille Brights, 33% off, bag of 3. They're $8 right now, normally $11.97. Now, if you haven't heard, there is a new Chenille Brights colors that were collaborated with Makes Minis. Oh my gosh, my brain is not braining right now. Okay, we still have Flora. This was in last week's sale, 40% off. It is $2.99. It was $4.99 originally. Then we have Pixie Dust, which has sold out. I'm not sure why they have it here. Usually when it sells out and they're not going to be getting any more, they take it off of the page, but they have not. Maybe they're expecting more to come in for the colors that were on sale. The ribbon is on sale, 40% off, normally $5.99. It's $3.59 currently. We have the Just Active bag of 3 for $1. That's a really good price. If you have that, you liked it. That was a yarn that Dollar Tree had. The Dollar Tree that's the closest to me does not carry yarn unless it's like a special shipment. I have not been able to find yarn in that store, except for when they had the Premier the 1 pounders for $5. That's the last time I saw yarn in there. So it is only for the black. They only have the black. They had a blue, but they sold out of that one. Then we have 20% off on Parfait XL Palm Party. It's normally $8. It's $6.40 right now. The Himalaya Wool Sock Print. This is still buy one, get one. So 2 pairs for $10 is a great deal. We still have the Stash Goals, 3 for $15. If you buy only 1 or 2, they're $10 a piece. Might as well get the third one if you like this type of yarn. We got the cotton gold bag of 5 sale for $6. So it's $1.20 a piece. This is something you would add to another yarn to give it some bling. I would not crochet with that or knit that by itself. That would be very time consuming and aggravating at the same time. All right. Going to page 2. All right. So page 2, we have the Value Bag Acrylic DK in the color of red. It might be not called something else, but that's all that's there. They are $1 a piece because they're $4 right now. We have Chunky Bloom, and we only have the Sea Holly available. And it is 20% off. You get 3 in a bag. It is $8 currently, normally $10. Now this one here, the Minikins, this one is a little tricky because they have 2 types of Minikins. They have the solid white, and then they have the multi. Both of them are on a deal or clearance. This one here is if you buy one, you get one for free on the white, the bag of white. It's a little different if you get the one that's multicolored, and I will show you that as well. So this one here is $6 a piece, but if you buy one, you get one for free. They're only $1 a piece. So that's a really good deal if you like using that type of yarn for making amigurumis or whatnot. And then we have Parfait XL Stripes, a bag of 2 for $8. Now this one I will go over because this is something that was recently added to this. The deals, the current deals. So we have the Bluebell bag, which is this one. And then we have the Unicorn. So if you like using this style of yarn to make amigurumi, blankets, scarves, hats, this is a number 7 jumbo weight yarn, and that's a really good deal. $4 a piece. That's pretty good. You could use this to make one of those hand knitted blankets. I still have yet to do that. I really want to, but it's so expensive if you don't get it like on a good deal for that thing, because this only has 87 yards in it. That's not a lot of yards, and I know it's a bulkier weight, but that would still take an absorbent amount of money to make a blanket with it. All right, now that was, I do believe, let me go back, that was the end of the current deals. Now I will go to bag deals, and I always put the links to these in the description box below. So if you're interested in checking out the sales or any other yarns on Premier's website, click that link. If you purchase anything, it will go back into the channel. A great way to support the channel so I can get more yarns to show you guys. Maybe even some different things that Premier offers besides yarn, like notions, hooks. They had a lot of sewing stuff, which they've got some of that stuff on clearance right now, or on sale, I should say. So let's see. This is pretty much the bag of 3 of Gala. That's new. It was normally $9. It's now $7.20 for 3 of them. There are 3 different colors to choose from. There's the basic Chanel Brights again. Fruits, that's been on here for a little while now. But Gala, one of the 2. That one's actually new. Candy Shop, Bamboo Fair, Bamboo Select, Chunky Fair. Now I do want to let you know that the anti-pilling line is on sale for the entire month of April. So 20% off all year long, all month long on the anti-pilling yarns. And it doesn't have to be anti-pilling acrylic. It can be the anti-pilling select as well. So there's those. Now, I wonder if they're going to get any more puzzle in, because this sold out again. They only had 2 colors, but it did sell out. There's the Palm Party, the XL, Basic Chunky. So a lot of these are the same as last week, and they will be the same until they sell out of them. Now this one here is a specific color that they're clearancing out here. Let's see, Bloom Eyelash. That would be something I would work with another yarn with, or use it as an edge, a border to something. There's the white Minikins. Let's see, do they still have the multicolored ones? Okay, they still have Premier Home Cotton. It is a specific color that's on on clearance. The rest of them they still have. Mega Tweed. Oh, excuse me. Mega Tweed, Spun Colors. They've only have 3 colors of that left. Afternoon Cotton. Now here's the old Afternoon Cotton. This is the previous colors that they had. And they only have 1, 2, 3 colors left. Flame, Pale Teal, and Pink. So if you like this style of yarn, great time to get it. A bag of 3 for $7.20. That's a really good deal. All right. Then we have the Stash Goals again, the Just Active, the Chanel Fashion Plus. Now this one here, you cannot ask what color you want. They will just send you a random color, and they are $8 a bag right now. And then we have the Deluxe DK Superwash bag of 5 for $24. So that's, I'm trying to think, it's a little more, it's a little less than $5 a thing, which is a pretty good price. They have it in the DK, this bulky, and I thought they had it, yeah, they have it in the tweed too. They have poppy still. See, here is the multicolored ones. For the Minikins, they're 20% off. Again, if you like making amigurumi, and this is the style yarn that you use, these are great for doing that. They're $4, so they're a little over a dollar a piece. And then we have the cotton gold bag of 5 for $6, so that's less than $1 a piece. There's the Gumdrop again, Poppy L by Me, and they're still sold out of the mystery boxes, surprise boxes, what they call them. The Parfait Chunky, the Vero, which I do believe is that's a very fine yarn. Let me just double check here. And this is also a great way to try out the Universal Yarns selections when they're on clearance on Premier Yarns website. Okay, this is a number 4, so that's not too bad. It's 80% tencel and 20% wool, and they've only sold out of fluff, which is white. So, all right, let me go back. Let me go up here, and they have the stripes on this page too. So sale. See, accessories 50% off. These are most of the sewing things that they came out with. Everything is 50% off. The tape measure, those little cute tape measurers. That's another tape measurer. These are all plastic ones. Scissors, stitch markers, you name it. They have them in here already. I'm guessing they didn't do as well as they hoped they would have done, with these items. And I know the seam rippers, this is like a 4-in-1 multi-tool. This is really cute. The one thing that I thought about was this is really cute. And they're already sold out. Babs accessory holder. You could put your hook, your scissors. They have it showing different ways that you can have your stuff here. You can use the arms to hold pens. This one's got her holding tapestry needles. It's just interesting. And I don't blame people for buying that up. It was $11.49 after the 50% off. Maybe they'll come out with something new. Because we're like, okay, maybe we should bring something new out. Maybe they'll redesign Babs. I don't know, but that was a pretty cool idea for that particular product. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it today. Tune in next week. I try to do the video as soon as I can. Today after work, my husband and I ran out to do some running around, and I had some time before we went and decided about dinner. So I got this done, and I will get it uploaded as soon as I can. I hope nobody had any full jokes played on them today. I don't understand what April Fool's Day is all about. I'm going to have to look into that because it's very interesting. Now, I know this has nothing to do with Premier Yarns, but I know that Mary Maxim is doing a penny, I do believe, for shipping. So if your order is not a certain amount, you just pay a penny. And it did say in the email or text message that I got that it wasn't a joke. Let me see. Let me look. Nope, that's that one. Nope, that's that one. There it is. Yeah, no fooling. 1 penny, 1 cent shipping on 49 plus today only. So if you go into Mary Maxim and order something and you have at least $49 in an order, you will only get charged 1 penny for shipping. That is today only. Alright, I think that is going to be it for today's video. Again, come back next Wednesday, see what kind of good dealers are happening next week. It does not reset until about noonish my time, between 11 and noon, which I'm in CST and Premier's in EST, so I'm an hour behind of when it actually gets updated. Alright, well, if you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, please go ahead and hit, if you haven't already done it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.